Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It. I post my Will I Buy It series every single Wednesday where I'm talking over new makeup releases, my thoughts on them, and if I'm planning to pick them up or pass over them. I'll have my playlist linked down below, and I'll also link the community playlist, which I started a few months back, where creators who make this style of video can go ahead and add their videos to the playlist in case you want to watch a bunch of videos on this topic, maybe find some new people to watch here on YouTube. But other than that, we do have a lot to chat about this week, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Okay, so first up, I got tagged on some products from Milk Makeup. These are new additions to the Kush family. We have the Kush Lip Balm. It says it's an instant lip hydrator, which is $16, and also the Lip Glaze, which is a high shine lip mask. This is also for $18. So it sounds super interesting. The lip mask says it's supposed to be more of an overnight thing, so you would add it before you go to sleep, and then the other one doesn't say anything about being overnight, but it's just like a regular lip balm. So I would definitely be curious to try these. I just don't think I need them at the moment. I've been using the Laneige sleeping mask, which I absolutely love. And it's interesting because I stayed the night at my friend's house this weekend, and it was unplanned because even when I have been traveling with our larger trip in Alabama for a few days, or even if I'm just going back like for one night with my husband and staying overnight at the town that he works in now, I will always bring my lip mask with me. But I ended up just spending the night at my friend's house over the weekend, and I woke up and I could swear my lips were like, what happened? Why didn't you bring me? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even think I was gonna spend the night here. So I feel like I can really tell a difference. I think that's the first time that I haven't used the lip mask at night, probably since I started trying it out, and I felt like my lips were like, no, 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 don't do that again. So I really like that, and I have plenty of that left, so it's just not a product that I need right now. And again, for the lip balm, it sounds really nice. Like, I would like to try it, but it's just not something I feel like I need. I have a lot of lip balms going on right now. I use the NARS Afterglow. I use the Fresh lip treatment. I'm wearing that one quite a bit. The Kopari lip glossy. I put that on every single morning. So it's just products that I don't feel like I need right now, but they both sound very interesting. I'd be down to trying them out, but I think that they sound cool. But are you guys going to snag those up? I would love to know. And then moving on, we have a new collection from Dior. So I haven't tried a ton of products from Dior makeup, but I really do like their like Forever Skin foundation. It's been one of my favorites. I've also tried their foundation that's like in a more aerosol bottle, and I really do like that foundation as well. I'm trying to think if there's any other products that I've tried from them, but I feel like those are the only two right now. But they're coming out, this is their spring makeup line, which is so crazy to be talking about spring when it's not even Christmas yet, so that's wild for me. So this is, because I'm in the States, so we are still, well, we're not even actually in, I think today is the first day of winter as this video is going up. Sad face. Okay, so this is their spring line. It includes the new Dior Lip Candy, which is super cute. So we have balms, we have lipsticks, eyeshadow palettes, matte pastel liners, nail polish. So I mean, it's a very, very large collection. The lip balms do look super cute with like that candy theme, like the swirls in there kind of make it look like candy. I'll say what I'm interested in this picture are the highlights in there. And I actually just the other day, I was casually browsing on the Sephora website, and I added one of their highlighters to my loves list. I've seen my friend Mel Thompson just rave about the Dior highlights, and so I ended up adding one to my loves list. I didn't purchase it, I didn't make a Sephora order yet, but I was just kind of like scoping everything out and adding things to my loves list and whatnot, and I put one of those on there. So I'm curious about picking one up like soon. I don't think I would wait for the spring line to launch. It doesn't have a date on it yet, but my eyes kind of went right to those highlights. So I thought I'd throw it out there. Has anyone tried the Dior highlights? That's kind of what I'm thinking of, but the packaging of everything is super pretty. Dior is more of a luxury brand, so I'm sure these are going to be very pricey, so I'm not sure if I would purchase anything from this line, and if I was going to, I would definitely wait till there was some sort of sale or discount going on, because I just would not be able to purchase those full price, but everything looks really pretty. Okay, so next up we have a new release from Colourpop, as always. So this is the new 24 Press Single Shadow Shades. Looks like you can get a free Your Dreamy Holographic Large Empty Palette as well, and up to 50% off single shadows during the BYOP sale. I'm not sure the dates of the sale, if this is going on right now, but I just kind of know right off the bat I'm not going to go ahead and purchase this one. I actually just purchased not too long ago a Colourpop like single, kind of like this. It came with a palette and then a bunch of the different single shades inside that you put in. The account Makeup Just for Fun, or Amanda, she teamed up and kind of chose out the different shades for this palette, and I went ahead and purchased that. So I don't think I would need this at this time, but the colors in there look really beautiful. There's a lot of colorful shades in here, pinks and yellows and greens and blues, and then you can get the palette as well. And it looks to be like a lot of different of the shimmer shades. I mean, it looks really beautiful, don't get me wrong. Again, I don't feel like I personally need it because I just purchased something so similar from Colourpop, but I'd love to know if you guys are interested in that one. We have some new skincare in here from First Aid Beauty. This is the Ultra Repair Barrier Cream. It says, oh, I'm reading off the Trend Mood One Instagram, so I do always link her in my description box. But it says it's a lightest air facial moisturizer to help repair and strengthen the skin barrier. Interesting, it says, like you, this cream is always on the move. The foam grows and shrinks, but its love for your skin will remain unchanged. Okay. All right, so this is $30, and I think that it is available now. I do like First Aid Beauty. I've tried a lot of products from First Aid Beauty, and I do quite like them. I found them because I was looking for skincare that was good for people with sensitive skin, because I do have pretty sensitive skin, and a lot of people were recommending First Aid Beauty. So I've tried a lot from them, and I really do like a lot from them. I feel like I have other skincare brands that I'm just using more on a regular basis as of right now, and I like to try out new skincare products, but I try not to overload myself because, I mean, you know, it's skincare, and if you add or change your routine too much, it can really like throw off your skin. So I like to keep a pretty firm routine if I can. So I think for something like a moisturizer, I don't need to try it right now, but it sounds really interesting, don't get me wrong. I just, again, don't feel like it's necessary at this moment. But do you guys love First Aid Beauty, or do you try anything from them that you absolutely love? I, of course, always love to know. Okay, so Wet n Wild is coming out with new bronzers and blushes. So we have the Color Icon Bronzer. It says a gel-infused longwear formula that leaves skin looking luminous with a sun-kissed glow for $4.99, and there's some different shades. And then also the Color Icon Blush. These are going to be $2.99 each. I would totally try the different bronzers. The blushes I'm not as interested in. I'm just not a big, like, blushes don't usually get me going. Bronzers, on the other hand, typically always can get me pretty excited. I love bronzing. It's one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine. And so $4.99 for a bronzer, I think that's pretty awesome. I remember Wet n Wild came out with a collection. I don't remember if it was like the Fire and Ice collection or which one it was, because they come out with a lot of like really big collections, and they had some bronzers in there, and I could not find them. They kept being sold out. I actually found some, like I found the display at Ulta. All the bronzers were gone. I was like, what the heck, man? But if I can find a bronzer, I would probably like throw one in my cart. It's not something that I'm like, I have to go out and get this like right now, or I'd make a purchase just solely for the bronzer. But if I'm shopping and it, you know, maybe it's at Ulta, I would throw it in my cart as well, because I love trying out bronzers, and especially $5 for a bronzer, I would totally try that. Next up, we have from the Sephora collection. They are doing a collaboration with Olivia Jade. It says this is a beautiful bronze and illuminate palette. There's 5 highlighting shades and 1 matte bronzer shade. It's $28. It's limited edition, and it'll be available on December 26th. I'm not familiar with Olivia Jade. She, okay, I think she is a beauty YouTuber. Looking at her YouTube link, her channel is called Olivia Jade Beauty. When I look at this palette, it doesn't really do anything for me. Like, nothing about it really caught my attention or gave me a double take. I've tried some items from the Sephora collection, but again, it's not something that I generally get like really hyped for. And this palette, I just feel like it's not really doing much for me. And I'm trying to decide. Oh, okay, so all highlights except for that bronzer. Yeah, I just don't see myself really getting a lot of use out of this one, and it just doesn't really interest me, so I would pass over that one. And it's limited edition, and meh, I just don't need it. We have some more new releases from Physicians Formula. They've been coming out with quite a bit. So they're coming out with a sculpting bronzer, also the Copper Cabana and Beachy Peach blushes. And then we have the Lash Mixologist Double-Ended Mascara, the Healthy Powder SPF 16, the Healthy Eyeshadow Quads, the Eye Booster Sets, etc. Okay, so they're coming out with quite a bit. I would be interested in trying out, I feel like I'm interested in trying out something. Like, the blushes look really beautiful, the swatches look really beautiful, but they do kind of look shimmery. I'm not a huge shimmer blush kind of girl. I'm not sure if the sculpting bronzer, like looking at the shade, I'm not sure it would suit me the best, especially right now. Powder doesn't really get me going too much. Mascara doesn't get me super hyped. The eye booster sets, probably not. The eyeshadow quads, I wouldn't probably try the quad either. I know a lot of people are excited for the bigger palettes that are coming out. I'm kind of on the fence about those. I didn't get super hyped when I saw them, but I'll definitely watch some reviews. Like, I want to say out of everything that intrigues me the most is the bronzers and the blushes, but I don't know if I would actually go ahead and purchase them. But I feel like that's what caught my attention the most. Because, of course, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is so popular. I really enjoy my butter bronzer as well. But I just don't think that the sculpting bronzer would suit me very well. But again, I mean, I can watch reviews on it and see what people say. But it wasn't anything that made me feel like I have to run out again and grab this right away. Next up, I thought this was really interesting. It says that in the spring of 2019, Jouer Cosmetics is going to be coming out with some skincare. Has Jouer had any skincare yet? I'm not 100%. I'm fairly newer to trying out products from Jouer, but I've really liked a lot of what I've been trying from them lately. They're coming out with a face mask. This is the Essential Hydrating Clay Mask. It's super hydrating to detox and nourish. It's going to be available in January. So I'm intrigued by it. I don't think I would grab this one. I'm not a big clay mask girl in particular. I just find myself not really reaching for them a lot for whatever reason. But I'm definitely intrigued by that. I'm not sure if they already have skincare, but that's interesting. I really like their new concealer that they came out with. I really like the blush bouquets from Jouer, but I don't think the clay mask, it's not something that I routinely use in skincare, so I don't think that I would pick that up. And then next up, we have some new releases from Benefit Cosmetics, and this actually intrigued me because Benefit, I was just saying this the other week, but they don't come out with a ton of new releases all of the time, which I appreciate in one way, because sometimes brands just come out with too much. It's too much, it's too overwhelming, etc. And then there's some brands like Benefit who don't come out with a whole lot of new all the time. They do a lot of, like I was talking about, the Desi Perkins favorite sets and things like that. And they do like little gift sets with, you know, items that are already for sale on there, but we don't see new from them a ton, but we got some new coming out. So it says they are extending the Roller family with 2 new additions. We have the Roller Liner, which is a liquid matte liner. It features a skinny felt tip for smooth controlled lines. It's supposed to be a quick drying waterproof formula, and it's in brown and also black for $22. And then also the Roller Eye Bright Pencil. It's a brightening pencil for the waterline, and I don't see a price on that one, but it says that these are going to be available on January 4th. So the Roller Bright Eye Pencil, I'm not interested in that. I know they have like the highbrow pencil as well, which it's supposed to be for highlighting like your brow bone, but you can also use it in your waterline. I mean, basically to me, it's just kind of like another eyeliner, and I just don't think that more of like a nude eyeliner, which I do like them and I have some in my collection, but it's not my most reach for color for liners. But the actual eyeliner, the liquid liner, that one I'm actually kind of curious to try out. I really do like the Roller Lash mascara. I think that's a really good mascara. And I do like finding good liquid liners. So I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued by this one. Again, it's not something that it's like I'm going to be waiting up for the release and the second it releases I have to buy it, or that I would, you know, make a purchase specifically just for the eyeliner. But like if I'm, you know, checking out at Sephora or Ulta and I spot it, I would totally try it out to see what I think. So I don't know, it's kind of my thought about the new Benefit releases. And then we have some more new skincare that, again, I thought was interesting. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. She's coming out with new cleansers. And I know that she does have skincare. I've seen people talk about like creams from her. And then I recently just got, this would have been my video that went up yesterday, is actually like a full face of first impressions with a bunch of Charlotte Tilbury products. And they sent a bunch to me, and there was some skincare included in that. So I know that she has some out, but these are new cleansers. We have the Goddess Cleansing Ritual 1, which is Citrus Oil Radiance Cleanse, and then Goddess Cleansing Ritual 2, or Purifying Charcoal Cleanse. I don't see a lot about it. It just says coming soon, and we can see the actual packaging. Again, I just kind of feel the same way. I have, you know, the cleansers that I continually use in my skincare routine, the ones that I repurchase and really enjoy. So I don't know if I would add in, like if I'd be super excited to add in new cleansers to my routine, but I don't know, you have to let us know. I've never tried Charlotte Tilbury skincare. I'm going to now because I did get a couple things sent to me, but have you tried skincare from the line, and what do you think of it? I would love to know. Duh. I got some tags on new brushes from Smith Cosmetics. So it looks like they have a new collection. This is the Sculpting series, designed to create shade and light in the face. So You can get the Quill face brush, which is a $38.50, a large dual fiber complexion brush. There's the paddle brush for $36.50, also a dual fiber, and it says it's a multifunctional brush, can be used for almost any face application. There's the wedge brush for $33. This has, it says, a unique shape with a square ferrule and angled flat top, can be used for complexion applications including foundation, powder, blush, highlight, contour. There's the Filbert face brush for $28.50 to apply cream, powder, or liquid products, and then also a fan brush for $28.50 that can be used for highlight, contour, powder, or blush. So the brushes look really beautiful. I have never tried Smith brushes, but I've been curious about them for a very long time. I believe that you can get Smith brushes on Beautylish now. I'm not sure if this is available at Beautylish, and don't quote me on that, but you can get it on their website. I'm trying not to buy brushes at the moment. I just feel like I have a lot right now, and I'm not sure with these ones. I don't feel like I see any that I'm like, that's a brush I feel like I need in my collection type of thing. I feel like I've been able to figure out throughout the years what types of brushes I like for what application. Any in here that I'm like, either that's a brush that I feel like maybe I need more of that style, or a brush that like I've been wanting to grab in my collection. So I think I'm going to pass over this series, but I would love to know your guys' feedback on Smith brushes, what you think of them, and what brushes you would recommend. So I got a lot of tags on this one. This is the new release from Alamar Cosmetics. So Alamar Cosmetics is a newer brand. They've had one other like release so far. I believe it's been one other release so far with a palette, an eyeshadow palette, and some brushes. I did get the eyeshadow palette. I've tried it out and I really liked it. I was very impressed with the quality in there. This one that's coming out is very similar packaging to the first one. You have your 8 different shades in here. This palette looks to be more kind of like, I was gonna say punchy, I don't know if that's the word I'm trying to say, but just it's a little bit brighter than the first palette that released. We have some pinks in there and yellows. It looks again like it's matte and shimmers, just like the other one was. It does look really pretty. It says it's gonna be available on December 17th. So this is the La Reina de la Noche. I'm sure my accent is not great on that one, so please forgive me for that. But it's the Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. I don't know right off the bat if I feel like I really need this one. I've been trying so hard with eyeshadow palettes not to just buy because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes going on. I know my high-end declutter is coming. It is coming. I promise you. It is coming. So I know I need to do that. So I've been really trying not to add in a bunch of palettes. I've been kind of failing a little bit at that. But I don't know if right off the bat it just didn't pull my attention the most. Like I was really excited when I saw a bunch of tags on it and everything. But with the mixture of colors in here, I'm not sure how many looks I'm going to be getting out of it. So I don't know. I might wait to see some of the reviews again. Hopefully it's the same quality as the first one because I really personally did like that one. So with this one, I'll probably just watch some reviews, see what people are saying, and then kind of go from there. I believe the creator of the brand, her name is Gabby. I believe that she works like at BoxyCharm or with BoxyCharm. So I know the first palette, and I think the brushes too, eventually came in a BoxyCharm. I do not know for sure if it would come in a BoxyCharm, and I don't get BoxyCharm, so that I don't know for sure about. But I guess it wouldn't shock me if I saw it. But you'll have to let us know your thoughts on the Alamar Cosmetics release and what you are thinking. Okay, and then next up, oh, we have more Colourpop. You know when I was talking about brands that just release and release and release and release? I enjoy so much from Colourpop, but I very genuinely wish that they would slow down with their releases. I love that they're affordable. That's great. I try a lot from them. I really like a lot from them, but it's just like, dang, it is not shocking if I talk about Colourpop twice in a Will I Buy It video. I at least pretty much talk about them every single week, if not, you know, multiple times within the video. But they're about to drop 2 new lip products. So we have the Lippy Balm. These have subtle tints and 6 flavors for $6 each, and then also the Lippy Scrub to gently exfoliate and condition lips with raw sugar and nourishing butters. There's 3 different flavors for $8. They'll be available on December 19th. Just like I was saying with the Milk Makeup products, I just don't feel like I need either one of these right now. I feel like I'm pretty good. I'm pretty set with my lip products, so these are more affordable. The lip scrubs look cute. I would probably pick those over the lip balms. If like you had to ask me to pick one, I would pick the scrub. I do like a good lip scrub. I love how exfoliating just can really like get the dead skin off, but I just don't feel like I need them in my collection right now. But what do you guys think? Were you so excited when you saw this? You have to have it. I mean, the price is great and that's awesome, but it's just not something I feel like I need right now. We have some makeup news that SugarPill is now online at Ulta Beauty. So their liquid lip products and also their lipsticks are now available. I actually did see these on the Ulta Beauty website last night when I was just kind of browsing through, and I'm really curious. I think I'm going to pick up one of their liquid lipsticks the next time I make an Ulta purchase. I want to try to pick out some of the shades, but I've talked about the SugarPill liquid lipsticks before on my channel, and I said I'd be interested in trying them out. I've never tried anything from SugarPill, so a lot of times it's not shocking that the first item that I try from a brand is a lip product, especially a liquid lipstick. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase those now. I do make a lot of my purchases with Sephora and Ulta. Ulta is having so many sales right now. It's absolutely freaking insane. I'm trying to post about them every single day on my Twitter, but there's so many deals going on right now. 20% coupon, $15 off coupon. Be sure to be checking your emails for the Ulta deals in case there's anything that you've been wanting to grab. But you know, I like to have my rewards and any coupons, Ebates, things like that. So now that the liquid lipsticks are in there, I think I'm going to go ahead and pick them up. Ulta has been getting a lot of new brands in, which is very exciting for me. I quite enjoy it, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those. Just kind of the next time I make my Ulta order. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, the last thing we're going to talk about today is a new collaboration with Becca Cosmetics. So they teamed up with Khloe Kardashian and her best friend, whose name is Malika. They came out with the Becca BFFs collection. It's limited edition. So we have the Ultimate Lipstick Love. There's 4 different shades for $24 each, and each girl made 2 of the lipsticks. So we have a spicy red, a true red, a toasty neutral, and a pinky neutral. Then we have the Bronze, Blush, and Glow palettes. These are $44 each. Each palette has 2 blushes, a bronzer, and also a highlighter, and one's kind of like designed by Khloe, and then one by Malika. We also have the Glow letters for $18 and Sweethearts, Shimmering Bronze, and Gold Champagne. So the collection is going to be available December 22nd online at Becca Cosmetics and also Ulta Beauty, and then January globally. Okay, so for the collaboration, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't like super shocked by any means to see it, but I guess it wasn't something that I like expect. Like, I didn't see it coming by any means, but obviously a lot of the Kardashians and the Jenners are involved with makeup. Khloe has done a collab with Kylie Cosmetics in the past. I think it's cute that she's doing it with her friend versus like another of the sisters. Like, I think that's kind of cute. So that's neat and stuff. And I don't know what from the collection really calls my attention. I don't know if I really understand what the glow letters are. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna have to be something again where I would watch the reviews and see what people are saying. It's a face palette. I just picked up the Smashbox Holidays Contour bronzer highlight palette, and I have it, I have some of the shades on my face today, and I've really been liking that. So I'm like, do you really need another face palette, especially one that's limited edition? Like, I don't mind the collaboration, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need this right away. The lip products do look pretty. They look to be like regular, you know, bullet lipsticks, but I definitely would go for like one of the nude shades over everything, but I just don't think I fully need it. Again, limited edition, I don't know. I probably don't need this, but I'd love to know your thoughts on the collaboration. Are you into it? Are you not so into it? Are you planning on getting any of the products? But after that, that is going to wrap it up for today's Will I Buy It video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing about some new makeup releases. I would love to know your thoughts on any of them, of course. But as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.